E1B station restrictions and special operations, restrictions on station location, general operating restrictions, spurious emissions, antenna structure restrictions, races operations, EEB 0ED 97.3. Which of the following constitutes a spurious emission? D. An emission outside the signal's necessary bandwidth that can be reduced or eliminated without affecting the information transmitted. EEB 0RA 97.3 FR. Which of the following is an acceptable bandwidth for digital voice or slow scan TV transmissions made on the HF amateur bands? 3 kHz. EEB 03A 97.13. Within what distance must an amateur station protect an FCC monitoring facility from harmful interference? A. 1 mile. EEB 04A 97.303B. What must the control operator of a repeater operating in the 70-centimeter band do if a radiolocation system experiences interference from that repeater? C. Cease operation or make changes to the repeater that mitigate the interference. EEB 05A 97.3. What is the National Radio Quiet Zone? C. An area surrounding the National Radio Astronomy Observatory. EEB 06A 97.15. Which of the following additional rules apply if you are erecting an amateur station antenna structure at a site at or near a public use airport? A. You may have to notify the Federal Aviation Administration and register it with the FCC as required by Part 17 of the FCC rules. EEB 07A 97.15. To what type of regulations does PRB1 apply? C. State and local zoning. EEB 08D 97.121. What limitations may the FCC place on an amateur station if its signal causes interference to domestic broadcast reception, assuming that the receivers involved are of good engineering design? D. The amateur station must avoid transmitting during certain hours on frequencies that cause the interference. EEB 09A 97.407. Which amateur stations may be operated under RACES rules? C. Any FCC licensed amateur station certified by the responsible civil defense organization for the area served. EEB 10A 97.407. What frequencies are authorized to an amateur station operating under RACES rules? A. All amateur service frequencies authorized to the control operator. EEB 97.15. What does PRB1 require of state and local regulations affecting amateur radio antenna size and structures? B. Reasonable accommodations of amateur radio must be made.